I want to tell about how I live out spirituality and faith in my daily life. And I will say that as a mom with three small kids, it's not always easy. I basically have three points in any given day where I could possibly spend deliberate time with God, and that is before the kids wake up, or if they're watching a movie in the morning, like we do on the weekends. During our rest time, all the weekends we have a rest time where the kids have an hour and a half where they rest, and then they can play on the iPad, or during after they go to bed. So if it's in the morning, my favorite thing to do, if I'm able to wake up early enough, is to sit in our living room with the Bible and go through my yearly reading plan, which for me will be more like my 2-year reading plan. But I get really a lot out of reading from the Old Testament. It's been a goal of mine. I haven't read the Bible all the way through in many, many, many years, and it's been just really exciting to read it again. I love the Old Testament. Some of it is a little bit hard to get through. I love that it just says again and again who God is, and it's really helped build my faith, like who I can count God on, who I can count on. If I am hanging out with God in the evening, this is my favorite place. I love just hanging out in my room alone. When the kids are in bed, I sit down and I either just talk to God and tell him about my day, or I read a book. I really like missionary books or stories of faith where kind of crazy things happen. This is the latest book I've read. It's called Left to Tell. It's a story of a woman that survived the Rwandan genocide. And I just found it really inspiring and encouraging, just her journey of faith. So hearing other people's journeys of faith in a book form has always been really challenging to me, and just calls me to a deeper place of prayer and focus on who God is. Something else that I love to do is, besides laying in bed and just really talking openly with God about my day and talking through some things that I'm not too happy about, I journal sometimes. But I really love going for prayer walks. So in the evenings, I have a couple of friends that often I go for a walk. We catch up. It's perfect for me, an introvert, because it's an hour and a half max where we walk. So I get exercise. We talk about life. So I get fellowship. And then we get to pray. So I get to respond to the things that are on my heart. It's mostly about family that I pray for at that time, and friends, but mostly family. Myself, my marriage, my kids, my friends' kids, and marriage, and all that. And it's just been really rewarding for me, and I love it. I'm not really so much the type that just like sits down and can sit for hours. I get things on my heart and I just need to pray, or I experience injustice, I get angry and I just need to pray and go for a walk, and I just talk out loud, and I'm very physical. I use my body when I pray and talk to God. So sometimes I'm like, God, you have to do something in this situation. And I don't know why. Sometimes I just feel like this sort of physical interaction, and I don't know. It just feels like I'm doing something spiritually when I'm moving my body physically. I also dance. I pray in tongues. This is all stuff I do just on my own. Also part of that sort of physical engaging with God and engaging with what I'm sensing in the spirit. I could be on my knees, just really praying intensely about something. Of course, it all depends on my energy level. When I have periods of time when I'm feeling really tired and low in energy, then it's more likely that I will lay in bed and sort of feel the prayer. I don't know if that makes sense, but just sort of respond to God in my heart, and that he, I don't know, almost like whisper the prayer and just feel it and feel his nearness. And I can't explain it exactly, but it's really like a really mellow way to respond to the things that he's putting on my heart. I really practice surrender and giving God my feelings, giving him my frustrations, just laying them down at his feet. I really try and practice forgiveness. And Ivan and I, we really try and challenge each other to keep going back to the Lord, keep going back to the Lord. I can hear that there's something not right here. Go back to the Lord. And that's really helped us in our marriage. And it's just helped me because I have a lot of feelings and I have, there's a lot of things going on. So that's just a little window into my experience with God and how I live out faith.